sister keeps telling me it's dangerous to go alone. I keep telling her I'll be fine on my own, but she won't let me. But she said I can go if I take you, my dearest guest, along with me. So, how about it? Wanna come with me? Sure. Really? Yay! Okay, check back with me when you're good to go. I'll be ready when you are. Slip. Wait, let's go check that real quick. Then we can end. Oh, that's it. Actually, wait. No, those stairs go up. Follow here, Maria. Oh. I just need to grab some stuff I forgot. So let's meet back on floor 3. Wait, she has animal therapy. She... Chat. How it going? How it be doing? What's up, Kane? Playing more Doki Doki. We totally weren't talking about Baldur's Gate again like we always do.
It's totally not that I called myself, just straight up resetting mentally after a weekend of pure fucking shit.
I'm good. That's awesome. So
Why my paladin has 20 thieves tools? Why? Where did they come from? What was I playing?
Because you were the main character and you pick everything up. Look happened, Vulcan. He stopped playing the game for more than 2 days.
I went to do Army Land shit, and Army Land shit had me sitting in a fucking room for 7 goddamn hours, and then a piss test 2 hours after we were supposed to leave.
Piss in the cup now. It's sterile and I like the taste. That's why you're doing it. I have no memory of this place moment.
No. I know everything that's going on. It's just I'm hesitating to do anything because, yes, that is the best answer I can give. No, like I know everything about my character. It's a good character. I know what I'm gonna put all my points into and everything. It's just, God fucking damn it. I'm here again.
I locked in, and for my barbarian, I made Karlak a dueling ranger. She's got more AC than me. Granted, it's at 16. I don't know if that's high in D&D. I think it is. Because none of us are wearing heavy armor.
Like
but
mid.
Okay, that makes sense. Because she's a ranger,
18,
I'm a barbarian, and we're both wearing medium armor.
18, 19 is pretty good.
Everyone always thinks like, oh, ranger, I gotta go to bow and use light armor. No, fuck that. You put on your medium armor, and you go out there and you fucking kill with your bare hands. Depending on your archetype, that might be actual bare hands. Barbarian armor? Yeah, traditionally they can wear up to medium armor. Although in D&D they do get kind of like the monks thing of like adding their wisdom to their AC, but instead it's their constitution. Which I find hilarious because that also increases their already absurd amount of HP. God bless the barbarian class. I love it, dude. Look like an actual badass. Granted, it's like I told Vulcan, you know, fucking Will's torso is about the size of one of my guy's biceps. Because the giant male human body is amazing.
Oh, dude, and the dragon one's fucking amazing. Like, I showed it to Hawk last night before I went into my sleep-deprived insanity. Yeah, no, he just carries two-handed weapons with one hand if you walk, and it's fucking intimidating as shit.
Yeah, unarmored defense, that tends to be better than medium armor. I have to see just because I put on some scale mail and his AC went up. And they're also just kind of... It's kind of why, like, in Pathfinder, a monk needs Amulet of Mighty Fist, like, immediately. Because you kind of miss out on... Well, no, okay, never mind. You can enchant robes. Robes count. And Barbarian armor isn't classified as armor. So, never mind. I was gonna say you miss out on, like, enchantment bonuses, like, with weapons, but no, never mind. I'm a warrior guy. I can't not think of big armor.
I really like heavy armor. Like chainmail armors are just so fucking good.
I like what Larian did with the armor because, you know, it's got like that kind of like high fantasy look, but it's not over the top, you know?
Yeah. See, like I'm trying to figure out right now, like how am I gonna get a high AC as a paladin? Because I don't want to go sword and board because that's just, I want my smite to actually, smite.
Have you
Trying to
considered giving
figure.
your smiting powers to your allies?
You can't.
I mean, not like smite specifically, but like, what was it, Oath of Vengeance? Like their like first like big damage ability you can give to your ally? Yeah, just deflect them with your pecs. Just do what Conan the Barbarian does. Just deflect it with your loincloth. You know, just every time an enemy attacks you, no matter where they're aiming, you always just maneuver and it hits your loincloth, and you're protected. Your dick is your shield.
I'm trying. I'm looking through things because I am tempted to reclass the paladin to be one-handed, like one-handed weapon, so that way carry a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I mean, for fuck's sake, I have Lae'zel. She does a shitload of two-handed weapon damage.
I'm reading something.
Oh, the only downside is I can't do the pimp walk anymore.
Receive a +2 damage bonus when wielding a versatile weapon in just one hand. I'm reading the dueling, like... What
Yeah,
they call
because if you
these.
have a one-handed weapon that isn't versatile, then
It's
and
especially
shield,
like nothing in your offhand. But a lot
nothing
of
in your offhand
times...
but a shield.
But wait, so you can wield a shield and still get that?
Yeah, I think that's how all dueling things work.
See, that's just weird to me, and that's why I always have to look. Because I would assume that's supposed to be like you're like an actual duelist, right? Like you just got your one-handed weapon in your one hand and you're all Dexy and shit.
I'm looking at the fucking wiki too. I want to make sure I'm right.
It's confusing. Because if that's not the case, then what would stop you from taking that and then also taking the protection fighting style?
Okay, protection's actually kind of dog shit. Like it's nice that you get that extra like ability within that 5-foot range, but come on, how often are you gonna have your paladin right next to another character?
I feel like that would probably be more for your dual wielding rogue. Because ideally, the rogue would be fighting whoever the paladin's distracting. However, that's not always the case. You think knights didn't do it? Well, that's what I'm saying, right? It's like it's more like kind of like the you know, kind of like Raphael from Soul Calibur, right? That kind of vibe. Something that like that gets you to where you have the one-handed weapon in your hand and you got fucking nothing in your offhand.
Okay, so the in-game way to describe the dueling fighting style is actually evidently wrong. It implies that it does not work with versatile weapons. However, it is possible to use a versatile weapon in one hand and with a shield. So as long as it's not in the two-handed configuration.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Okay. God damn it, man. I'm gonna do a little quick reclass here because
You want me? I'll tell
That-
you. One game
Sounds
that did the
badass.
the dueling style very well, and I'm bringing this game up again. Pillars of Eternity.
That's fair.
Be- because what it did was it gave you a huge boost to accuracy. And you might think like, oh, huck, who cares? It's accuracy. You're probably gonna hit anyways. Well, here's why. Because the higher your accuracy is, the more likely you were to crit. So if you had like a rapier in one hand and you didn't have anything in your offhand, you were straight critting more often.
Do you want to know something a little funny?
Sure.
I could run a mace paladin, which is in of itself fantastic role-playing capability.
Some
The thing that
well-
gets a little fucky is I will have a plus 12 to my attack rolls at level 4.
Oh,
That
what's
is
that? What's that one
cracked.
like power metal band? Glory Hammer? Yeah, be that guy. Let's get a Warhammer and just club bitches.
I think I'm gonna give
It is
Lae'zel the Doom Hammer.
That
Yeah,
sounds
no,
badass.
Lae'zel gets. I mean, that's the hammer I was pimp walking with the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, so Lae'zel gets the Doom Hammer. She has a plus 8. It's 660 damage. The mace doesn't do a lot of damage. That's the only issue. Like,
I mean, you're gonna
it's
get
1d6.
that.
It's
It won't
1d6
do
plus
that much
6. And it also, I have to hit an enemy with it. Or sorry, if I hit an enemy with it, I get 1d6 hit points healed.
I mean, in
But
healing
I
ceiling.
But I can go insane if I don't continue hitting an enemy every turn. So as long as I don't roll a 1, I should be fine.
Oh, that's quite the drawback.
I mean, the weapon itself has a natural plus 2, so in theory I could get a plus 14.
So wait, so is that the caveat of why you're hitting on plus 12? Is you hit
No,
a lot of the time, but if you don't, you will go insane?
No, that's just from the weapon. The weapon only adds a plus 2 to it, so normally I get a plus 12. With the weapon, it's a plus 14.
Okay, I was gonna say, because that would be such a memey weapon, and I'd love it.
I feel like it is a Mimi weapon, and that's why I'm
Yeah,
reclassing.
It's like the one weapon, right? Of like, wow, this is a really good weapon. What's the downside? It's basically gonna kill you if you're not a construct.
Here's the thing. Okay, so I have kind of done a little cheeky reclass. Do I stay Oath of Ancients, or do I go into Oath of Vengeance?
I'm not gonna lie, of all of them, I have not looked at Oath of Ancients.
It's the healer, just straight up.
Yeah, I just don't like it because it's got like that nature vibe to it. I'm not a very like I'll play Rangers, but that's because of my fucking hatred for whatever race I'm gonna pick. It's my gateway to playing a racist character, you know? But other than that, like nature classes, that's not really my vibe. I barely even fucking look at Druid. If they were like a dedicated healer class, you know, kind of like the cleric, then maybe, but
You or an
there's, like, a
ally's weapon attacks
subclass.
deal an additional radiant damage equal to your charisma modifier.
Like,
So
it's kinda
easily
s-
plus 3 minimum.
let's kind of speak in nature classes. Vulcan, I have a build idea for you.
Oh god.
You go Archfey Warlock. Back of the blade, because that's kind of just what you kind of have to do, it feels like sometimes. With a spear, and be very, like, Gaelic legend, like, Cuchulainn, Finn MacCool style. Kind of have, like, that, like, you know, Celtic vibe. And then just spear bitches.
I could.
You do hang out with the fairies, you know?
Damn.
I feel like Archfey is good for a pact, but I feel like that's probably the one people pick the least. Because, you know, like, what are the options, right? You got a literal deal with the devil. Just be the Highlander from Etrian. Exactly. And then you got Cthulhu, who's, I'm pretty sure, is like the archetype for the Warlock. Like, fundamentally.
Yeah.
besides deal with the devil. And then you have the fairies. Because they don't explain the fae very well.
Yeah, I guess Oath of Vengeance is now what we're going with. I could sacrifice dexterity for con. No, not con. That's a bad idea.
Because here's the thing, because I actually looked up like what the archfae were. Because I've played Pathfinder, the fae can be very fucked up. They're like the unseelie fae. What they don't tell you is that the archfae are basically as old as time itself. So there's some very existential elements that could really make it cool.
Yes.
And then you can either charm them or make them go insane. I would like to try the other like pacts though. You know, Pact of the Chain, and then was the Pact of Shadows was the book or something. Pact of the Tome.
Something vague like that.
But just Pact of the Blaze so good, man. It really cements the you know, just kind of like the diverse kind of like battle mage style. I still have no fucking clue how their spells work though. That's the only problem. I like the concept. I hate that they're a charisma caster. I don't know how their spells work other than they get the back at short rests. I still need to figure out what to do with my wizard. Like I tried like the Githyanki. I might still keep going, but I don't know. I gotta think of something special. Githyanki are kind of cool though. I hate how thin they are though. That's the weird thing with them. I like their bouncer like idle pose, but they're just so fucking thin. When are we going to get a Constitution caster who literally uses their life force to cast spells that just don't count? Heck, it's like a blood mage or like a well, I don't know if you want to count kineticist from Pathfinder because they literally use their Constitution stat for like essentially their casting stat.
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It wasn't a chance to hit. It was just additional damage. Either way, I'd say it's a win though.
Just using other people's life force count and did in Dragon Age Origins. So where their moves, it was the ability to use your Constitution instead of your mana and cast with your HP. There was Blood Puppet, which controlled somebody, and then there's like the mass paralysis that was kind of broken. And then there was, hey yo, teammate, can I just like take like 98% of your maximum health? Not current health, maximum. Thanks, I need more HP. They even put like nearly kills in the description of the skill. Blood Mage was interesting. Pokken, how far did you get in Dragon Age 2? I know you played a mage in that, didn't you?
I got really far into it. I can't remember where I stopped at though.
Did you get your like class specialization?
Yeah.
What'd you pick?
Can't fucking remember. It's been too long, dude.
Let's see, what were they? I mean, obviously there's always the Blood Mage. There's a Spirit Healer who couldn't attack, but they got like a bunch of healing abilities when they had their like thing activated. And then there was Force Mage. That kind of like had AoEs that you like pulled people in or pushed them away. It's fucking like, I think, what do they call it? Like Fist of the Maker or something, where you fucking just a magic fist just comes down and just crushes the dude.
That sounds about right.
It was a very visceral class.
Do you want to know how much damage I sacrificed to have just high rolling one-handed weapons?
How much?
2.
Oh no.
My
Wait,
my offhand one-handed weapon is only 2 damage lower than a fucking great weapon for the improved bonus of a minimum of +2 AC.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? It's like it's straight up just bonus damage if you're one-handing.
It makes the pain of going from two-handed to one-handed way less, because I get +2 AC for -2 damage.
I mean, what was great weapon? You just reroll 1s and 2s on your damage dice?
Yeah, which is good, because you have advantage and you get to reroll. But
also,
this is also
hold on a tick.
good.
What do halflings get? Do they get their lucky bonus?
They do.
That would be hilarious.
Just constant re-rolling.
Yeah. Just imagine being that guy at the table. We're like, oops, I rolled a 1. Nope. Dude, you never roll 1s. You're a fucking halfling and you reroll all the 1s on your damage. Look, guys, what can I say? You know, halflings don't got shit other than that they're just very lucky. I've been looking into the lore of halflings. They got like one historical thing. Other than that, they're legally distinct hobbits. Because they were afraid of the fucking Tolkien estate suing the shit out of them like they always do. Hell, I've been looking into Ultima and one of the races was fucking Bobbit. Because they were afraid they were gonna get sued because of Hobbit. Hobbits... That was the point, though. Yeah, but you think in, like, I don't know, however long, like, at least the 40 years that Wizards of the Coast has been going on. Like, D&D and SRD or whatever it's called. You at least think they'd start adding, like, all this, like, lore to halflings or something, other than just being a bunch of cottagecore stoners.
Oh, incorrect, my good sir.
Oh, do halflings have something I don't know about?
No.
I mean, I know there's, like, the evil halflings. But... that was one thing. That's kind of the problem, right? Is because gnomes are very similar, aren't they? It's kind of hard to differentiate between them. Pathfinder, it's not that hard because gnomes typically have like crazy colored skin and hair and their like faces are more exaggerated.
I'll be back in a second.
Tell you the fucking weird ones though is the elves in Pathfinder. They straight up look like aliens, and I'm pretty sure lore-wise that's because they are aliens. Guys, I did the thing. I watched a like 5-hour retrospective on the entirety of the Ultima series. Because this is what I do in my free time. I just shove that bad boy on, and I'm like playing, I'm like editing video. I don't edit videos anymore in all honesty. I upload videos, wait for them to finish uploading. I play Baldur's Gate and I fall asleep, and all that time I put that bad boy on in the background. Not as bad as that one guy did like a 12-hour retrospective on Oblivion. Which I think Vulcan watched because he had like a super long bus ride. Make halflings more and more into stoner leprechauns has been a thing for a while in D&D. I mean, don't get me wrong. A wholesome cottagecore, like, you know, short stack wife, that's pretty powerful. But they're just kind of there and they're kind of silly. You know, I guess at least in, like, Pathfinder, you know, right, it's like they were slaves because they're tiny motherfuckers. But, I don't know. I'm not a fan of, like, slave arcs. You gotta get him something. I've been kind of working on, welcome back. Like my own kind of like small race. I'm thinking like They take care of like petrified stone, like cursed stone giants. I mean, hobbits were into slaves in the books. Yeah. But again, that's because they're tiny. That makes sense. Fuck, dude. Okay, now that you said that, Kane, I now realize that Pathfinder just fucking rips off more Tolkien than I thought. Because I've seen, like, the history of dwarves in Pathfinder lore. Here's the story. Get out of hole in ground. Fight orcs. Beat orcs. Establish powerful kingdom. Orcs come back. Orcs destroy kingdom. Or fucking dwarves leave. Establish new kingdom. Make powerful kingdom. Kingdom fucks up. Volcano explodes. Kills kingdom. Goes and wanders somewhere else. Okay. Make new kingdom. Shit. Draugr gods fucking us up. Civilization falls again. Go somewhere else. Make new kingdom. The dwarves can't stop fucking up, my guys.
Huh.
And the big thing I like why they hate orcs is straight up just the fucking Hobbit books. It's more Sauron did some awful shit, made some human orc hybrids and enslaved the hobbits. How did he make the Orcai? It was just evil magic shit? I don't know. I didn't read the books. Ain't no one got time for that. I'm reading fucking Dragonlance out here. Dragonlance and Conan. Excuse me. Oh, is that what the Uruk-hai would be? Like human orc hybrids? Because that would explain why they're a bit smarter than like goblins and shit. Not Uruk-hai,
They're basically
half human
super
orcs.
orcs.
That was always an interesting thing I read about half orcs. Is like yeah, like some tribes, like they hate, like orc tribes hate half orcs because, you know, they're physically weaker. However, they're also smarter than the average half orc, or they're smarter than the average orc. So it probably wouldn't hurt having like one or two like try to instruct where to, you know, fight and do tactics shit. Exactly how you think he made them. Yeah.
Mother of God.
See, nowadays, it's like, I feel like there's been like a dime a dozen like horny elf like tries to like get kidnapped by orcs, and the orcs just do not care. It's more of an anime thing, but I find it hilarious. Spouts off all this raunchy shit. Orc looks at it like, hey, you really shouldn't be talking like that. That's not cool. Yeah, that's all orcs were elves in Tolkien's world. That kind of makes, I can see it. That's also similar to Elder Scrolls, where they're like elves, because I think they're technically classified as Mer. Mer or Beast Folk? No, probably Mer. Well, you know. Fucked up by Melkor. It's all fun and games till Boethiah eats and shits out your god, you know? What else is there? I remember also in Dragonlance, it was... So there were essentially three gods of alignment. There was Paladine, who's the good god. There was some dude in red robes that was the neutral god, or the god of neutrality. And then there was Terkethis, who was like the goddess of evil. Paladine made the elves because he wanted his perfect little OCs. Terkethis made the orcs, I believe, because evil god, they do evil thing. And then the neutral god's like, alright, you guys, I'm gonna go middle of the road here, and I'm gonna let humans do whatever they want, have individuality. Give them a short lifespan, you little Mary Sues, and I'm just gonna see what they do. Red neutral god is a Chad. I'm gonna look him up actually. Hold on. What was his name? He deserves credit. Dragonlance. God of neutrality. I'm glad they're bringing Dragonlance back. Galeen. That's it. Is the chief deity of the gods of neutrality and the divine power of knowledge. He is given the Tobrel by the High God. Galeen is an observer, appearing passionless and uncaring. Galeen's constellation is poised between good and evil. He is the mediator between the two. That guy. Don't pull the wizard. Well, now you've come in and you mentioned it. Now I have to, Kazuki. Also, how you doing? If I'm going to Melkor, was also Saruman and Gandalf's master back when they were all spirits. Gandalf was a spirit? Hey, and Gandalf's getting more wild the more I learn about him. You got like an image of Galeen? And then here's also a cool part about Dragonlance was magic was powered by the moons. Literal angel Jesus. Of course he is. He doesn't know the deep lore. I do not. Someday you'll find a book and ask the wizard to read it. And you ask, where's the wizard? I don't read books. Gaba doesn't read books. Books steal your thoughts. They steal your mind words. All the wizards are angels. Okay, I'm curious. For all you like Tolkien fans out there. So they mentioned some of the wizards, like there's Saruman the White, you know, Gandalf the Gray, Radagast the Brown. What was it? Was it the red and the two blue wizards? Did they ever go into those guys? Because those guys kind of sound cool. The two blue are the only others. Wasn't there no red? What was I thinking of? Oh, was that just it? The two blues, gray, white, and brown? Again, that's probably my Dragonlance. I'm pretty sure wizards were divided by the moons. There was the white moon, so if you were like a goody two-shoes mage. There was the red moon, if you were neutral and you just wanted to do wizard shit and didn't give a shit. And then there was the black moon that you could only see if you were an evil mage, because it's a fucking black moon in the night sky. And obviously those are like the evil mages. And those guys still congregate together. Like, I'm pretty sure when Raistlin was, like, still a mage and he wasn't, like, killing gods and shit, the, like, white archmage and the black archmage were banging. Gandalf is part of an order of powerful wizards called Miar. I gotta go back and, like, read Dragonlance, dude. I read that in middle school and that was my shit. Everyone's reading Harry Potter. Nah, man, that ain't magic. Raistlin he cast magic, and that dude straight up coughed blood if you like sneezed in his own direction. Less wizards and more spirits. Raistlin almost became a god, too. Well, he became the only god because he just ended up almost killing all the other gods. And then you realize, maybe I shouldn't do this because I will be power hungry and consume everything. Okay, kill me. Very low-key angels. You can definitely see a lot of mythology in Tolkien's work. I'll admit that. Like elves, dwarves, those are straight from Norse mythology, I believe. I mean, shit. The fucking Smaug is basically Fafnir. So Gandalf became more powerful by becoming naked than becoming a white wizard. New archetype, guys. We need a wizard that gets AC based upon their intelligence. We need the fucking loincloth wizards. You know, we need like no, we'll make it a sorcerer. And there'll be like the fucking like hedge witch, like, you know, my master was a witch. Yeah, you know, I don't go into civilization. Like kind of some wild child shit. Like wild child sorcerer. I've got a book somewhere that kind of like has like a pretty good detailed like background maker for your character. Maybe I'll read it sometime. And there's some like old D&D artwork in there, and oh my god. There's one sorceress chick in there, you know, she's got the face paint, she's full of wild child, got the big fucking 80s hair. It's hot. Manipulator archetype. Saruman is a step up in the hierarchy, and then Melkor was the highest of all of them, just below God, aka I love a tater. Something. Nailed it. I can read, I can't speak. You see, way then Sauron wasn't even close to the most powerful entity. Yeah, they never really got into like religion, did they? In the movies. Granted, you had like 3.5 hours to cram everything in. He's a bit of a bitch. You know, maybe that's something I can do for Baldur's Gate Vulcan. I can get that old like class like character builder and just roll a bunch of dice and see what I get. Because it's not really like class based, I think. It's just like,
No, it's just you can do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, I mean, it's like you get some creativity, like get a starting point, but it's more like how many kids you have. Was there like any roll to see what the impactful thing in your adolescence was, what your young adult life was, you know, things like that. The only downside is there's a big chunk that's just like nothing happened. But we reroll those.
I'm wanting to figure out how to make a ridiculously fucking tanky frontline melee. I want to figure out how to do that. I know cleric is like the prime choice, and paladin's a really good, you know, second along with fighter. But I want to figure it out. Because I really like that I've switched up the party comp a little bit, and now instead of, you know, having a cleric, we have a bard. I'm talking about my playthrough. I just don't know what it would be. Because the paladin with the mace is going to be very fun. I'm going to play the fuck out of that tomorrow, since tomorrow is my like rest recoup day. So I'll see how it goes, but honestly, man, I don't know. I feel like cleric would be a little busted, because I remember getting Shadowheart, I think it was, to 24 AC.
Or 24?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty high for 5th edition.
It
Pathfinder,
is
that's
solid.
kind of like... I don't know, what would you Pathfinder guys say about 24 AC? Because I feel like... Because Fighter can get up to like 20 AC pretty easy at low levels. But then again, you know, in-game bosses have like 40 AC and they're flying around you. You can't fucking touch them until you spam Dispel Magic. Which, by the way, I learned, Kazuki, you may want to learn Counterspell. I learned that that's a thing wizards can learn for a good reason. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you're casting Fireball in the party? I don't think so. I spend one of my spell slots to stop that. That one's pretty good. You pull off the clutch moments. Pull the you activated my trap card. Also, if you know the lore, nothing was accidental. Everything was planned by Arrow, I love you. And nothing was accidental. Let me pull up the wizard spells, because I feel like there was like some good wizard spells. Because I also have a wizard that I've barely even started, but I have one. Hold person is funny in the tabletop. I don't think it's going to be as funny in Baldur's Gate 3. Because you can literally just like, what's that? We're on a boat and a dragon's flying right towards us. Hold person. Dragon stops flying because it can't move. Oh, dragon drowned. Lol. Guys, I cast hold person on the boss. Great, get the glass of water. Clara, cast create water.
Oh boy, lightning bolt.
It's not even that. I just wanted to fucking like drown the fucker in like an inch of water. Then again, without hearing Tolkien say it as a kid, I had no fucking clue. I think the funniest like tidbit of lore of Tolkien I ever heard was he wasn't really happy with how his dwarves turned out in The Hobbit, and then him and some other writer buddy went and they went and watched like Snow White, and then he hated how the dwarves were, and I was like, fuck these dwarves, I'm gonna make my dwarves badass, I'm gonna show them what real dwarves are like. And then he made Gimli. So you can kind of thank Disney for fucking Gimli, who became the archetypal badass dwarf. Immovable rod. Hold rod here. Can't move it. That'd be so awful. You just set an immovable rod in someone's leg and then it's just like magically just cannot move.
Tungsten balls.
Yeah. The tungsten cube. Now, Vulcan, tungsten cube, that's the one that's like way heavier than it looks, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you buy one for like however much they go for on Amazon? I think it's like maybe like $100 or something.
Yes, because I'd love to be the only one that knows that I can hold it properly and then throw it at someone and have them think it's light and they fucking die.
Hey, you came in the wrong house, fool.
Here, catch! Okay. And it's a fucking 120-pound cube.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, it's a nice decoration, you know? It's a nice heavy cube. Because there was a woman I was watching, she could not for the life of her understand the novelty of a tungsten cube as a decoration. Decorative and has utility. Except the movie Gimli and book Gimli are two different characters. Huh. Let's see here. Wizard spells. Is haste as good as it is in Pathfinder? You gain an action, become faster and hurt. Yes.
Yes.
Is this AoE or is this single target? Let's see. You target yourself or an ally. Okay.
Careful. Whenever it runs out, they become sluggish.
Oh, okay. So, wow, it's single target and drawback. I mean, like, I guess the benefits are nice while it lasts. And Pathfinder, it's an AoE. It's just like, you all get haste.
Oh,
That's
and
what
if you have
Pathfinder
haste applied to
say.
someone, you can throw a potion of haste or cast haste on them again, and it will automatically make them sluggish. So you can just cancel it out. So if an enemy casts haste for whatever reason, you can cancel it out pretty easily.
Let's see here. Isn't there also a spell somewhere in here that like the wizard can learn that's just like nobody can take damage in here? But then the AI also knows what that is, so everyone just like gets in the ball.
Yeah, the Dome of Invincibility.
Bro, why are your fireballs so slow? I got hasted twice. Stone skin, phantasmal killers. It's just they die. No, it's just a less psychic damage. I love that psychic damage is a damage type. It's not one in Pathfinder, but it makes way too much sense. You actually take emotional damage when Shadowheart calls you a cuck. Monster. Planar binding. Target another will attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Oh, for 10 turns. Seeming is just mass disguise. Circle of death. That sounds funny. Eye bite. Your eyes become black corridors walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. God, I forget how like fucked up eye bite is in this description. Do we actually turn into a mind flayer if we keep using illithid powers? I don't know.
Do you want me to tell you?
I don't care. I think it'd be funny if that's an option.
I mean, you can. It's purely your choice. I'm not going to spoil a damn thing about it, and you better not do it to yourself either, because it ruins the entire story. You can choose to become a mind flayer. Using the little basic bitch brain powers don't do anything. They don't do anything.
I've seen the Squid Man romance. But I feel like that's something different.
Yeah, that's something entirely different. Keep using, because there's different layers of mind flayer powers. There's 3.
Awkward Love Cthulhu. Have you seen me play Sucker for Love?
You're behind the curve.
I've noticed on this stream I'm picking specific romance options in my games.
Yeah, no, just keep using the mind flayer stuff. It's fun. You're cheating yourself out of free damage if you don't use it.
Gaba loves being a mind goblin.
No one should respond to that. And I will not respond to that in a way that allows him to finish the statement.
It's okay. I already made the joke and someone fell for it.
Damn it, Kane.
Mind goblin knees. Mind goblin knees nuts.
Oh, god damn it.
That's a classic. You gotta respect the classics. Man, you know, I was uploading the first like group stream we did at Baldur's Gate, and I really think the description says it all. We have totally a goblin and not a forest gnome. We have fucking Bingus, son of Bongus and slayer of Ligma. Then we got the elf that's just kind of like cheap trying to run away, but for some reason God hates them, and we just keep pulling them back by their feet. And then we have the evil cleric of Tiamat. If we're the heroes of Baldur's Gate, I think the city might be fucked, guys.
Oh no, it absolutely is.
But those are the best groups, you know? We just need to be like that one D&D group that shows up in fucking everybody's shorts. We just need somebody to like animate like our little funny bits, and then that's where we'll make our viewers. I gotta start writing campaigns, dude. I really want. I've been getting into world building again a little bit.
I don't think there's any Gen Alpha for miles around this stream. Gen Alphas, I think, like actually 10.
Whoever's here, if you're here, fess up. I promise I won't boot you 100%. Have you seen things that happen in that one city? That's just fucked. It's a nexus of planes of hell. Yeah. Baldur's Gate is like, you know, New York and Marvel. Everything just happens at Baldur's Gate. Maybe sometimes Waterdeep, but for the most part, it's all Baldur's Gate. Wait, is Waterdeep its own place? Yes. Or is it just like, okay, I was gonna say, or is it a section in Baldur's Gate? Because fucking everything happens in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, Waterdeep's a different place.
Okay.
It's a mage city.
have a wild world building thought for you. It would require its own world and races. Races, but it would be crazy. See, you say that, but actually the world building I'm doing is like the rules are, okay, we can't have elves, we can't have dwarves, we need entirely new shit. We need like Del Toro Quest, like Legend of Zelda type, like original ideas. And it's kind of
We need
working.
racists.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're so racist. Yes, I'm gonna win. Watch this sick drift, baby.
Do you want to see me get more racist?
Crank up the synth wave then.
I
Amazing.
need California girls for that.
It's a city full of mages. Waterdeep deserves it. Exactly. Like, ah, yes, I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Oh, a mage from Waterdeep. Who would have thought? Magic is an art. So is war in using a blade.
Oh no,
have-
fireball. I'm sorry, my Glock 45 goes right through the fireball.
We're taking the world back. We're tired of every single fantasy world having that, like that, those shit heel mages that control everything and treat us like shit. Revolution.
You're preparing to cast lightning bolt? Well, I cast 50 BMG. Try stopping that one.
How well do you think Gale could get out of a jigsaw trap?
He could not.
Ah, yes. Hello, Gale. I'd like to play a game.
I mean, I wouldn't. I could see him just fucking teleporting because he's a little bitch like that. But other than that, like actually like playing the game, nah.
Just
Oh,
wait
he's
till we
fucked.
cast Meteorite. I feel like the US would probably have something for that. We'd probably come up with something pretty quick. You know, if the Earth was gonna get fucked by meteor.
Oh no, meteorite! I cast F-22 Raptor.
I think someone did the math of like, would a dragon stand up to like some kind of like fighter jet? And it was like hands down based upon the stats in 5e, like the jet would easily win because it could just outfly the dragon, pierce its armor and all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
This is why I like Skaven. They just use dumbass steampunk snipers powered by hellstones to ruin elven mages.
Dude, and the fact they're so fucking. The Skaven are literally the New York tunnel Jews.
How you like that, Obama? I blew up the moon, you idiot! How you like that, lizard man? You have 24 hours for the piss droplets hit the earth. Cast nuke. We're all dead.
Okay. Here's my favorite tidbit of lore. The entire twin-tailed comet bullshit of Warhammer Fantasy, you know, where it's like this omen of the end times. It's supposed to be like an actual comet. And I think it shows up at the very end of the lore. Like the actual comet shows up. No, the Skaven just make a fucking spaceship, launch that bitch into the goddamn stratosphere. It scares every race on the planet into go into like massive fucking war preparations. And then the Skaven just fucking win.
So they basically fake the moon landing.
They faked the moon landing to fuck everyone over. In my heart, the Skaven win because I at the point they started just leveling cities, I stopped caring about the lore.
You know, if they rewrote the Horus Heresy, do you think they would rewrite the end times? Because what I understand is like
They
they
already
kind of
have.
like half-assed and rushed it.
I believe they already have. I really stopped giving a shit about Warhammer Fantasy
Yeah.
because they made the fucking lizard people into this weird fucking star spawn bullshit, and that's dumb as fuck.
Oh, that sounds weird. I mean, I can kind of say like the alien origins because you know lizard people, but it's kind of more modern thing.
Like I hate what they did with the fucking lizard people. Leave them as fucking lizards. don't make the fucking space toads the only normal ones left, but like a handful of the old guard. Like, that's dumb. That is objectively fucking stupid.
Technically, the bullshit that is Sigmar came back and won. Now, was the Emperor of Mankind in Warhammer Fantasy, or was that just like Earth and then Warhammer
it's
Fantasy is like off?
Warhammer Fantasy is some fucking bullshit. It's on its own. It is completely different.
Okay.
There's a theory that it's like a fucking pocket dimension in Warhammer 40k. And I could see that being it, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because like with the warp, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, but
And I guess both technically have chaos gods, so that's probably why. Separate,
mean,
not the same.
Either way, I don't like it anymore.
They haven't ripped anything off to like justify it, so they haven't tried. Let's be real, guys. Warhammer, right? How cool it is. We all have to just come to terms with that. They just rip off everything else.
I don't want
Necrons, that's basically the T-1000s from Terminator. The what are the bug people called again?
Tyranids.
Yeah, the Tyranids. They just watch Starship Trooper.
Kazuki, you underestimate the power of a bullet. I doubt a wizard could actually do that too.
There's like reflect bullets, but you know that's just because Pathfinder needs to add shit. And even then, it's like bonus. It's like bonus to their AC, so it's not necessarily you're bulletproof.
I like the fact that railguns are a real thing, and they fucking impact. Yes, let me take this little meter-long metal rod. No, you know, explosive filler. No, it's nothing. It's just a metal rod. It is a solid piece of metal. Nothing in it. Yeah, let's fucking send that thing at Mach fuck at the land and blow up a giant, like, few 100-foot crater around where it lands. And Congress stopped funding it because the US government sucks.
Oh. The government can't keep getting away with this. If we just let Reagan keep funneling stuff in, we could have had Star Wars blasters by now, I swear.
The fact that we had, I think it was like 3 Zumwalt-class destroyers, which are the railgun destroyers, we had them. We still have one of them in active service, not like a dry dock. Yeah, they just stopped manufacturing the bullets because, yeah, it's expensive to fire. It is $11,000, I think. It's either $11,000 or $110,000 dollars for a giant fucking, I think it's a tungsten rod. It's just a giant fuck all piece of tungsten.
Go back to tungsten.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't know why they stopped funding it, because a lot of our ammo that we run through, I mean, for fuck's sake, I just shoot through, I think it was like $2.4 million worth of 50 cal a year ago. So it was a long day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I want railguns back.
Just gives the blow people up, goddammit. Creative ways.
I mean, my favorite fact of the Zumwalt is that at full power with the railgun, because yes, there's varying power levels it can fire at, which is amazing. At full power, it has to go at full speed. Like, the ship has to be going flank speed. And if it fires, it'll still stop the ship and send it backwards.
Oh my god. Pull a fucking A-team. Just have the fucking... It's in the sky. It's like, what are they doing? They're flying it. Just shooting the gun. It's like, whoever's played Broforce, the Terminator character, He's got like a super powerful minigun, and it blows him back. So if you just like turn around, jump in the air, you just go fucking flying. Just across the map, it's great.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna skedaddle for the evening. But remember this, kids. Any magic you can think of, there's a bullet or a bomb that can get around it.
God bless
fucking
America.
speed.
Godspeed.
Peace.
Oh, chat. I think he left because he knew what time it was. I want you to know this song has been playing the entire time. Are you guys ready? Remember guys, Sayori is just my really good friend. I forgot we were doing this. It's a good song, but it's not a very long song. It's a very looping song. That's what drives me mad. Heaven sent. Shit. Great start. No, email's too cute. Unrequited. Man, that's really weird that Sayori, my really good childhood friend, has unrequited, you know? No, that's too cute. That's too cute. Fireflies? I actually have to kind of try this time. Amazing. Fluffy and Play are too cute. Friends. Adventure! No, Doki Doki's too cute. That's some weeb shit. That's Natsuki's. Also, Terminators are terrifying. They also find ways to overcome army. Well, that's the thing. That's what makes the Terminator scary, right? It's like, you just can't fucking kill that guy. Passion. Cry. Which I do every night. Alone. Like all of us. Yeah, it's kind of like the xenomorph, right? It's just like a thing that's just so above you and it's so hard to kill. Like in the first movie, Ripley thought she killed that thing like 3 fucking times. And even then, it probably still survived in the vacuum of space somehow. Jumpy? Shit. Aura is too fancy, I think. That's cute. Poof is too cute. Variants. Imagine. I'm trying, guys. It's really hard. Warm. Sadness. Okay, I can at least connect with her on the level of being depressing and dark. Hasn't disappeared. British slang for gay. Let's see here. Family? Okay, good. And then, let's see here. Pain. Pain's a good one. Hope. No, tears. Okay, if it's sad and depressing, I know where to go. Broken. You know, Sayori would be the kind of the girl that would probably get hooked on Invader Zim. That or Yuri. Either one of them probably has like a GERD t-shirt. cheer. Happiness. I've talked about this back when I was in school, and I don't know, maybe that's just me, because there's always like this like weird like archetype of girl in school that was like super into like Invader Zim and like Tim Burton shit. Oh, you don't think any of them are quirky? You don't think they don't like that weird shit? Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Openly depressive? And none of them are emo. Screw Sim, give me crypto. I was always more of a Courage the Cowardly Dog guy. That was the show that traumatized me as a kid, and I loved it. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Hawk. Yo, Sayori. What up, my funk soul sister? Looks like you're in a good mood today. That show was whack. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. And that's because I'm wearing a mask, silly. I moved a chord and it sounded weird. Like the episode that goes over how we're fine just the way we are. We don't need to be perfect. You're not perfect. The show that traumatized an entire generation with the phrase "Return the slab or suffer my curse." Oh man, come on. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Not perfect. My legs don't work. Of course I'm not perfect. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to have a look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the floor. Only 2 small coins fall out. I fucking knew it. I could see right through your bullshit, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have just bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. Stop trying to take girl's lunch money, Hawk. Look at this shit. See, she don't fall for her lies. She deserves to get bullied, just like Natsuki. Get back in the fucking closet, Natsuki. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilt, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? What is that emote? Okay, detective. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't notice that she was listening in. She just kind of blends in the background, like a wallflower or something. That's kind of sad. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. No, Yuri, it's okay. I did the exact same fucking thing in school. I had my ear to the ground in study hall because I think I had like 6 classes in a day. And I never had any homework in the first like 4 classes. And then it was study hall. So all I do is like read. That's where I read a lot of my Dragonlance. Then I had fucking math as my last class of the day. So, and that's the one that takes me forever to do because I can't do math. So I always had to do that one at home and spend all night do my math homework. But I never got to do any fucking anything in study hall. So I just read my book and listen to everyone's conversations. I was probably most likely voted in my class to be a serial killer. Or voted in my class most likely to be a serial killer. Anyways. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Hawk to let me borrow some money! That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And thankfully, after pulling him... And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I could make a joke about something being also inside Yuri, but I will refrain. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. She's really good at putting on a face, you know, putting on a mask. Sometimes foreshadowing is obvious. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some credit. Give me more credit than that. That's actually a very devious plan. God! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Revolution? Time to go French on her ass. Someone get the guillotine. Viva resistance or whatever. I don't know. I don't speak surrender. Oh. That was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Viva la revolution. God, where's Doom when I need him? Because he always shows that he works... I think he worked near a place that had like giant ass cookies. And they're like the size of his fucking head, and they were super cheap. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That is so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper with her bare teeth like a fucking animal and takes into a big bite. She's even eating the wrapper that she tore off. She's not even stopping. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. It bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sorry. No, Natsuki. No, don't fall for it. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ow. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Oh, I'm sorry, doing the voices like flexes my pipes or something. It makes me yawn. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I don't know, you're all thirsting over me pretty hard. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Kind of off to the side there. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. It makes no sense, though. You never heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Don't worry, guys. Me and Monica, we're just really good friends. This means nothing that she keeps looking at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Hawk. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck to you. And remember, have fun with it. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really, other than we can't trust Sayori with anything. She was like this close, you can't see. I'm like, my fingers are very close together, like barely touching. This close to blowing up the science lab again. I chose Leo Sayori. Okay, never mind. I didn't tell him that. I was disassociating. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone has already settled down. I gotta keep the bit alive, guys. Get ready for that when we go through Natsuki's route. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Here's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet again. Trapped in the closet. Hawk! Suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming out? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Let the man do the heavy lifting. I got this. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Oh, you're going with Hawk to get the supplies. There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. If we speedrun too hard, you won't see the modified events post-world twisting. That's fine. I'll look into that and see what it is. I don't want to miss out on anything. See what the difference is, because we've already got like some different things here. But I mean, we can skip through all of Yuri's stuff because I fucking beeline through here, like straight to Yuri. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Sayori gonna be an urban explorer, aka a fucking trespasser. Okay. It was just a suggestion. If you can find poster paper too. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Hawk? Yep, let's go. God, I can feel the fucking salt from Monica from out here. Sir, and I exit the classroom. I feel like someone's burning a hole through the back of Sayori's head. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Hey, I say don't worry about it, and I've said it enough times in my life to know I should worry about it. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah. That sounds kinda dull? Hawk, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet. The last remaining flowers beckon to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? From now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway. Okay, Sayori does have some cute energy. You know, it's a shame it's all a facade. Hey Hawk, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. So, this reminds me actually of a lesson I had in college when I was taking childhood development. The teacher was super interesting. They were a good teacher, but not in like the normal way. Like once or twice, you know, they were kind of bitchy. And just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but here's the one good lesson. Because we did like a lot of like group things, and there was one day where, because we were kind of like in a lower level where like half of the room was like underground. There's still windows, but so we had like this big open area outside the classroom. It was kind of like a lobby area with a bunch of other classrooms in it. And so she just got things like some badminton stuff and some blocks and some other things. She said, alright, you guys are gonna go play for like 90% of the class. You know, everyone had fun. You know, we were like playing games and stuff. And the entire lesson of that was, you know, even when you're an adult, because you did these things as a kid, it's a good stress reliever. And you still find joy in it. So every once in a while, you know, go do some of those things. It's kind of like this with Sayori a little bit. I see it. I'm breaking it down. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Wait a minute. These look like some of Natsuki's books. Oh, these are her dojins. She kept them in another classroom. Oh. I'm just gonna take that one. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Oh my god, and they have purple, my favorite flavor! Sorry, I pulled a box of crayons off the shelf. Oh, I've been hanging out with Vulcan too much. They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though. Sorry, starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get too distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I I dropped one by accident. Smack. Ah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Wow. How? Are you okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come here, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the wrist and pull her out of the closet. Oh, I'm sorry, waist. Damn. Going for the waist shot. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just straight up makes it sound like Wario when he gets hit in the card game. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs aside. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center. How hard did you hit your fucking head on the shelf, girl? A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Oh, howdy, y'all. What's up, Demi G? How you doing? We're doing the Sayori route. We're gonna do them all and then, hopefully get the good ending. Doing good? That's awesome. I should find you some ice. Honk. Where would I even find some ice around this place? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. Looking like a unicorn. Not the Doki. When wincing from pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Or even when wincing in pain. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out of the hall into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that. Oh shit, she likes some apple juice? God, I want. It's been a while since I've had some apple juice. I kind of want some now. Mostly it's been teas and lemonades for me. In just a moment, Mori returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Oh god, this is actual like visual novel romance moment shit. Somehow Kata wa Sojo. Which I really fucking wish I could play on stream, but for obvious reasons I can't. This was all a devious ploy to get more snacks. She has fucking like Fight Clubbed herself. Just to get some apple juice. I respect the hustle. At least they are in the wrong spots before I spelled them. Sorry, here. Remember the training soldier. Oh no, believe me, I'm 100% on the Yuri train. Sayori is just my really good friend, guys. Come on. I'm just helping a friend out here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. That's a thick fucking bottle. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. I forgot. Could you see the Kata wa Sojo stream in Discord? Or maybe, yeah, that could work. I think you can play it on YouTube. You can disable the sex scenes, but then again, they're already disabled to begin with. But how hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. It's very worth it. It'll feel better soon. It's like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Hawk. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing up things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself or were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Yeah, dude, my dad would be like Natsuki's dad. He'd beat my fucking ass. He'd find out I got you hurt, and their parents come complain to him. That belt coming out like a fucking Ayajutsu katana type shit. I sneak in like, oh, I hope I'm not in trouble. I close my door. Fucking Batman right behind the door already. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all. Yeah, tell it to my dad. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? I'm gonna think of it. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. So, I'm sorry, this is my fault. I didn't get you your fucking bicycle helmet before we walked in here. Huh? I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. But don't call me that. Look, okay, I get the card of being able to call people sweetheart, but that's just because my mother is very southern. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Or even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Because, you know, we're just really good friends, Sayori. Really? Internally screaming. Maybe you're right. Hawk. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up. Or there's no telling where we'll each end up for college. But man, you're going to a straight community college, motherfucker. Let's be real. You talk about getting by on the average, your ass is going to fucking insert state here or something. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. Look, okay. I'll put this out because this is something that my dad has instilled in me since I was a wee lad. Okay. This was way back in the day of Star Trek, okay? So the Star Trek crew, original Star Trek crew, they got shore leave or some shit. So, you know, they're back home. And here comes Mr. Sulu. Turns out he has a wife and daughter. This is original Star Trek, by the way. And one of the crew members goes like, man, Mr. Sulu, you're so busy on Star Trek. You're so busy on the Enterprise. How do you have time for a family like this? And you know what he says? If it's important to you, you make time. So don't give me this shit about, oh, we're going to different colleges. If it's important to you, motherfucker, you make time. It won't be easy. What's important to you? Don't pull that, oh, I got my career, I gotta think about bullshit. But, well, I hope so. Non-committal fence sitter. It's been this long already, right? Okay. He's reinforcing it at least. I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. She remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sorry, hopped her feet. Ooh. Oh. This is a new song. What is this, like Sayori? Oh, there's a little piano here. We got a little acoustics, kind of jazzy. I like it. Oh, we got a little bit of electronic in here too. Sorry, hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Oh, it is nice. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I just like fucking scoop her up and I like bridal carry her back with the crayons in her hand. You know? The fantasy. And like, I kick the door open, we walk in, everyone's watching us. Don't worry guys, she's just my really good friend. I'm just hoping my really good friend. Because we've been friends for so long, you know? Based. Yeah, you know, and then we go home, I'm still carrying her, and then we go back and we play with some Legos. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Oh, eh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and I smacked my forehead in the shelf. That's a way to phrase it. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I can't get over that statement. I don't know why, it just tickles me. I was playing with crayons, and then I cracked my fucking skull open. Uh-huh. I have it right. Eh? Sayori frankly glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Hawk. Okay, I have autistic siblings and my fucking god, I have flashbacks to dumb shit like that. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. She, you know, she got some drain damage, you know, from when she cracked her fucking skull open. God, Monica, you should have seen it. It was like a Mortal Kombat fatality. There's blood everywhere. I made it in advance. I love her. She's growing on me. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. See? She's great. It's because she's a dipshit. She's an adorable dipshit. But you know she's no Yuri. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Janetta-like personality to a degree. I see it. I do see it. Guess I should grab mine. I have to make sure the crayon box is closed tightly. I return to my seat. You know, I have a feeling like, you know, when I'm at Sayori's place and, you know, I'm cleaning, I'm cooking for her because she just can't take care of herself. I feel like I also have to, like, open up her, like, bottles of medication for her because she just can't conceive the fucking twist cap. Anyways, let's go share a poem with her. Hawk? I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too? Okay, I still feel like there's a disconnect because because Protag-kun here's talked about like how he got used to his place after a few days. Do clothes meet like once a week or some shit? No, because she said yesterday's poem. I've only been here in this club for 2 days. Anyways, you can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so yeah, it's day. Okay. Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she likes something. But I don't think that's it. I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about... Guys, she's just my really good friend. This smooth motherfucker. I'm choking on the fucking saccharine sweetness of that comment. He's a dumbass for real. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're really an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? How you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Oh, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. We promise we never talk about that situation again. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. You got excited about finding crayons. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. She starts doing like that, like, guy juggling a hot dog through like their fingers gif. Hey, Hawk? Were you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? What? We're just really good friends. 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 Anyways. Because... well... it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Copium? I don't think it's copium. I think it's me trying to keep my sanity because the last time one of them took my poems, and I'm gonna paraphrase this, but most of it's a quote. She gave herself paper cuts so that my skin oils could enter her bloodstream. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sayori hastily bends back to pick up the pieces she dropped. This one's less psychotic. Do we know that, though? She lives next door to me. You never know. She could be climbing onto my roof, putting her ear up against the glass of my window, trying to hear me breathe at night. What more depressing? You know, pros and cons. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. She's just staring at my ass as I bend over. So he clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. Damn, Protac-kun got a real good ass if her knees are shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Holy crap. Holy shit! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean... I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to you... Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm sure it's nothing. Sometimes foreshadowing is obvious. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? Almost like me and my cuisine. I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself there, champ. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be a bit pessimistic. Yuri. Let's see what you've written today. Well done, Hawk. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Like, a lot. I'm gonna need that poem back, because, Sayori is gonna want it after the school, like, after the club closes. She wants to take it home for some reason. Damn it, I wanted to do that. Huh? I mean, it's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel. It's the Yuri voice. It's the Yuri and the Monica voice. It's the low voices. That's what gets me to yawn. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. That force can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me your poem. Shroom raccoons. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem was about. Gee, I wonder. Maybe I should go ask Sayori, my really good friend. You know, she might know. As you know, I have a total of like 2 wisdom on a D&D character sheet. No sane person would. That's right. I'm trying to think if I could have interpreted that, but it's hard to say because I already know the answer. Is obscure to all but the most deranged. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Okay. Yuri, I put my hand on her shoulder. You know you can come talk to me if you ever feel like you're in a dark place and you get the urge. I know cocaine's a hell of a drug. You don't have to take it. We can get you some help. I can get you some help. I can help however way you need me to. You know, be it emotionally, mentally, and physically. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things that I usually force to keep to myself. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, she's not a crack guy, she's just a furry. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. My guys, she's a furry. That explains the raccoon. Her persona's a raccoon. Why do you keep them to yourself? That's even worse. Well, you see, it all started with Sly Cooper when I was a child. They're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Hawk? Oh no, a Sly fan! Absolutely degenerate. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. I mean, I don't tell people I'm a streamer. Okay, I kind of do, but that's because I have literally nothing else in my life. And then they run away from me. And then I try chasing them down to, like, you know, get the weird thoughts out of their head. And then, you know, that's when they run even faster and then I get in trouble. But, you know, anyways. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. Anyways, Mouse? Hey, yo, Natsuki, what you doing? Huh? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Now, I'm very much not a furry, but when you have games like Star Fox Adventures and Sonic Adventure 2, with characters like Crystal and Rouge, that does something to the mind of a generation, exactly. What happened to that entire console generation of furry mascots? This. We live in that reality. Sonic, like you said, Star Fox, Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, Banjo-Kazooie. Although, let's be real, that one was probably more like Game Over Grunty or whatever her name was. Gruntilda. And I can't really say it's any better either. Yeah, I played those but avoided that. You got lucky. They didn't grip ya. Gex, Undercover Gecko. Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the other ones. Like all the other like platformer games. Jak and Daxter. Kind of. And then Ratchet and Clank, you know. Which, by the way, last Ratchet and Clank game, they straight made a female Ratchet, and they admit this because they wanted the furry market. I respect the hustle. Huh? Phew, what? I like Daxter, he's so funny. I remember, you know, giving a hearty chuckle when I was but just a wee lad, when my dad was playing on the PS2. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take that as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Dexter was a bitch in the first game mostly. But the second and third, he was a lot better. Oh, it's like, was it Darksiders, where the first one was just a God of War clone, and then the second game we play as Death is like its own thing. Which, fun fact, a game journalist said that Darksiders 2 was a fucking Zelda ripoff of all things, and that's what drug it. Fuck games journalism. I'm so sick of that. They blast the good, fun games from back in the day, and then they upscale the votes. Yo, what? But was it Darksiders? Let me check again. 'Cause I always get confused then Darkstalkers. It's the one with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Darksiders. Yeah, it's Darksiders. Seems to be the enemy of gamers. Darksiders 2, yeah. I also remember I went back and I looked at like a bunch of like old nostalgic games, so like you know, like Overlord and Cameo, for example. I was really looking at Cameo because I remember playing that with my dad when the Xbox 360 came out. That was a launch title, baby. And they went back and they upscaled all the reviews. They gave them higher scores because they were nostalgic. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kinda reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. It's shit back in the day. We'll quietly fix this. Man, God Hand really fucking shook the foundations. Evil is not able to create anything new. It can only distort and destroy that has been invented or made by the forces of good. The issue with modern games. Guys, Dark Souls needs an easy mode. It's totally not trying to convey that you, the player, can go hollow and give up. No, and then we're not teaching a lesson of keep trying no matter how hard, and then learning to overcome. No, it needs an easy mode, guys. I love Tolkien being right ages after his death. I mean, I'm sure there was shit back then. Life is a cycle. It's always been the same. We just kind of forget about it. But yeah. I mean, hell, even the founding fathers of America, baby. They even hated the fucking newspaper. Eternal truths and whatnot, yep. So, what do you think about my ball? Oh, you think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Well, fuck you too, bitch. I'll have you know I cook and clean for this chick. That's a little unnecessary, don't you think? Think of it this way, okay? If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. That's because you have no friends. It's called being grounded, not dead weight. Stabilization. Exactly. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I don't think we read this one last time. Amy likes spiders. You know what I hear about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One night, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurts anyone. Or if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. They'll be better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell it. Okay, Natsuki. Is Amy the hedgehog? Okay, we're stuck in the furry conversations. The anthropomorphic combos. Not bad, right? Okay, Natsuki. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I say as a term of endearment here. You know, no, I'm breaking character. Look, Natsuki. I know I make fun of you for being a weeb. But I'm only playing with you. You threatened to throw me in the closet the instant I step out. Okay, you got me. Anyways, it was a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. Maybe you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. God, you really need a friend. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I wouldn't say that. Like a Yu Yu Hakusho playing off screen. Nice. Oh yeah. What's Yu Yu Hakusho? Anyways, let's go watch Boruto. Sure. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Even jest. Yeah, no, okay, let's see here. What would Natsuki like? Well, I mean, the obvious ones are Sailor Moon and like Cardcaptor Sakura. Shit, yo Natsuki, you going to go watch like fuck, what's oh shit, what you gonna want to go watch some Tsubasa or something? You know, I'm more of a holic guy, but you know, we can watch some Tsubasa. Shit, what else did Clamp do? We could watch X. You want to watch X? I got like the special like. Oh shit, I actually don't know how many chapters is, but I think I got like half of the X manga on like one big book. Oh shit, what else does Clamp do? We can go read that that JoJo Dojin, you know. Hey Kakion, did you lay this egg? Anyways, I'll shut up. Natsuki. You love that K-drama, right? Holding Gundam behind back. Yeah, you wanna go watch what's some other cutesy shit? You wanna go watch some Love Live? I've unfortunately been forced to watch some of that. We can go watch some K-On! Some Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. I don't know. Stop Boruto. I'm trying to relate to, you know, I'm hip with the kids. I'm up to date with the cool anime. I totally wasn't watching Slayers last week. Anyway, all the girls in this seem like your size, Yatsura. Oh yeah, you know, we can watch some Inuyasha. I remember in school, chicks loved Inuyasha. Although I also owned a few books, so I knew that those girls should probably not have been reading those in school. I'm down with the youth. I'm not old. You know, I'm hip with the kids. Sometimes you explain complicated issues. Jeez. Oh god. Sit down and watch some Shaman King. Yeah, and then you know we can watch some Ultimate Muscle. Yeah, you know, back in my day, you know, which was yesterday, we had the Fox box. Oh, you know, we can watch some Fighting Foodons. I love Fighting Foodons, you know. But Shaman King not have a proper ending. Oh, what? I remember the guy that did Shaman. He did something else, didn't he? Yeah, Shaman King writer? What else did this dude do? Shaman King, I mean, obviously. Hiroyuki Takai. That's a YouTube. Why is that a YouTube link? Hiroyuki Takai. Let's see here. Career. Brother, chat. You guys are smart. Them winning, but them delaying the tournament a year, and that's it. Okay, let's see here. I mean, it's just all Shaman King. They're showing me every form of Shaman King. Oh shit, he did Ultimo! So for those that don't know what Ultimo is, because it was kind of obscure, was, that was the manga that was very much like, So basic premise was Stan Lee got together with the guy, and they made robots, each representing one of the 7 heavenly virtues or sins, and it was just to see how like good and evil win. And Ultimo was like I think it was like the pinnacle of good. It was like the main character's robot. It was interesting for the like little bit I read of it. Got a little kind of weird with the timey-wimey shit, but you know. Huh, shit. Huh. Oh, now I know. Anyway, sorry about that, Natsuki. We got distracted talking about manga. You probably wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Probably think it's stupid. Like, everyone agreed that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. Well, everyone thinks I'm... It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It could be anything. Meanwhile, me like 2 seconds later, yo shit, Ultimo, this obscure fucking Shonen Jump manga. At least I think it was obscure. I never really heard anyone talk about it. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby. Guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people found out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. You wrote something similar today. About something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? I think I have some old manga on hand. I need to read it now. I can get online access. Actually, shit, I'm gonna go look at what I got on the shelf here real fast. I'm gonna see if I can find that Ultimate book. Well, I got some Death Note. I got the first issue of Yu Yu Hakusho. And I believe I have the one book of Black Cat I don't think I've ever read, even though I probably had it for like 10 years now. Had some Rave Master. Who remembers that? That was about the guy that did Fairy Tail, right? I mean, it looks similar. It had fucking blue. Both of them. Yeah. Said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I did find the Ultimo book too. Fucking weebs owning manga. He's like, you wouldn't get it. I'm sitting here looking at my old nostalgia collection of manga. Most of it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Bleach, I'm sorry. It hit me at the prime age range of when Bleach was on Adult Swim. Fucking Rangiku just fucking wrecked my adolescence. It just wrecked my teenage years, guys. Explains a lot now I think about it. Her, Yoriichi, and Tsunade. That explains my type a lot, actually. I got fucking Pavlov's bitched. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I won't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. The Yu-Gi-Oh manga, though, fucking love how dark that shit gets compared to the 4Kids friendly shit. Yeah, 4Kids, the anti-Jesus, turning wine into water. So, a fun fact of the origins of Hawk. I talk a lot about tabletop games. I believe it was last chapter in volume 6 and then volume 7 that actually got me in tabletop games. Because that is when they introduced Bakura in the series, and everyone got sucked into basically Dungeons and Dragons. And, you know, in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, they're like, they give like a short thing of rules. And I tried to base the game off that, but I had no fucking clue what I was doing back then. Damn, I lost my Shonen Jump from middle school. I guess I'll be in a... yeah. I had a lot of like Shonen Jump magazines, but unfortunately I threw out most of them and like make room for shit, and I really wish I didn't. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge or anything. Early Yu-Gi-Oh rules were messed up pre-Konami. Yeah. And I think this really just goes to show just how crazy the technology is in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you really look at it, right, of like the Duelist Kingdom matches, and I went back and I watched some of... It was more kind of like a D&D scenario, if you think about it, right? Like, trap hole. Your monster dies because they fell in a hole. You know, Petite Moth eventually will, after 6 fucking turns, turn into a Great Moth. You know, that kind of shit. Time Wizard literally speeding up time. And it really makes you think of the technology of that world. If you can logically say it could happen, like, you know, the fucking moon caused the tides to rise and the water field hides sea serpents and fish types made after the anime, yeah. That the like dual stations Pegasus had ran so many simulations that it was fucking mind-boggling that that technology allowed that level of like rule set. And I also miss the field bonuses. I miss like just cool field spells. I've been playing a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred cards. I'm just like waiting for shit. I'm like on the toilet. The field bonus is so cool. I'd say Yami was just a pro tag cheating bitch. Oh yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure like Atem has like luck manipulation, which is why he's always gonna pull shit out of his ass. That, and they also changed some of the card effects in the anime compared to the actual game. But yeah, no, I think that's why he always wins, because he's just always as lucky. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. Go Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Most of my opponents could swear that I cheated. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! In a bridge where like Bakura puts everyone in their cards, which was an homage to the D&D one. It's like, hey, Big Yuki, has Yuki been cheating this whole time? He just fucking nods like, yes, he has. I think my favorite, though, of a bridge was fucking darts. It just tickles me greatly. And again, I haven't watched most of it because a lot of the early abridged stuff is, did not age well. Oh, I read that. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Didn't age well in sound quality? No, like for example, Weevil and Rex are just Beavis and Butthead. Most of like the early stuff is like pop culture references of the time. Like I think there's one that's like There's a few like Aqua Teen Hunger Force jokes. Well, that and it did sound like shit. Yeah, a lot of the early stuff didn't age. I think people said that around like the Dual City arc was when it started picking up. But yeah. Maybe we could watch it in like the server sometime. Experience that early like 2000s cringe. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too. So look forward to it. Hey yo, Monica. Hi again, Honk. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. It would be fun. Yeah, we can experience the Brooklyn Rage. Thing is that they're kind of used like Beavis and Butthead in 4Ks in some arcs, yeah. I gotta say though, I think Rex is a bit more respectable than Weevil. Granted, Weevil fucking cheats like crazy. But, yeah. You know who I also feel bad for? I feel bad for Bones. No one ever remembers Bones. And the manga, he just gets killed. Orichalcos arc. I actually never watched the Orichalcos arc, now that I think about it. Did Rex become a shithead? I know Yugi was like straight up like, fuck you, Weevil, I'll kill you. Then again, I think Mai also became evil in that arc, didn't she? Which makes no sense, but you know, whatever. She gets what she gets. She's dead to me. They're hanging out, trying to figure out how to beat Yugi. Oh, that's right, I don't think... Rex never actually dueled Yugi in like Duelist Kingdom and Duel City. Huh. I guess he's just a Joey guy. Joey and my guy. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give Monica my poem. Alright. That's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. Yes, it did also lead to the troll monster, Gardo. You pull out his ass. I know that was like dealing with the Orichalcos thing, and I don't know how that works, but granted. I probably watched more Capsule Monsters than I actually did the Orichalcos arc. I hear that's a filler arc. You two are like the dynamic duo. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. If you have not seen it as much, it's such a good but stupid bit. Whenever I think of Yu-Gi-Oh bits, I just think of this one of like Joey in modern Yu-Gi-Oh and Weevil has like the Ahegao hoodie and he's running like trap tricks and he's thirsting over the lollies. And Joey wins by like loop milling Weevil. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. Yes, I know that Yuri's very interesting. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to it here, that's all. It's been like 2 days, Monica. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Oh, don't worry. I get what you're saying. No, Capsule isn't filler or Calcos is filler. The Capsule Monsters was made after the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't fit anywhere. Just desperate ways to make some money. True. Well, I play enough of the Capsule Monster games to think that's kind of cool. Joey's arc of getting back his Red Black Dragon. They actually gave Taya some cool shit. They gave it. What's that card's name? Hold on. I play it all the time in fucking Sacred Cards. Hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like Seiryu? Is this it? Yeah. Sayori. Sayori. The pink dragon thing. The like pink holy dragon. We're jank as fuck, but fun. Fucking Weevil. Again. Well, alright. But anyway. You wanna read my poem now? Excuse me. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Sayori. Nice. Yeah. Save me. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Please don't Exodia me in another game. Oh yeah, the fucking Duelist of the Roses. Fucking grandpa. Like, hi, yes, I need to form Exodia in this very specific fashion and win the game. That's great, Grandpa. It's gonna take you forever, though. That's why I've blocked off all ways of passage to me. You motherfucker. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh, I never said that. It's kind of a thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. You guys write good poems, but you know, I don't understand what any of them are. You know, I'm a 2-int character on a D&D sheet. I always roll a hard one on my perception checks and my sense motives. I just don't know what any of yours could possibly mean. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. Poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Chat. I don't think I can go for another 30 minutes of them bitching about the festival. I think we might just call it here. My throat hurts. The Natsuki voice. That's what gets me. Put that under the Yuri file. Weak. Look, my throat hurts, and I gotta sound like this when I read Natsuki shit. And I've been talking to customers all day. And I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Save my game again. You can finish it next time. Alright. Chat. We did do good progress, and we'll probably make way more progress once we get the power of the skip button. I'm sorry if you hear me chewing ice. But yeah. So we're doing something a little bit special this week. Get the little closing comments here. In the Discord, I did post a schedule for this week. And you can also see it in the schedule section on the Twitch page. We'll be streaming 5 days this week. Ooh. A charge. Just hearing it. Oh, it's so good though. It's been like, it's like ice that's been in the water ball for a long time, so it's all nice and soft. It's got texture. But yeah, so we'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be doing some Etrian Odyssey 5. We'll try to catch up to where we're almost done with the 5th floor of the first stratum, so exciting things possibly. And then after that will be Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be doing some more Baldur's Gate with Vulcan, Lexicon here in the chat, and Kazuki, who was also here in the chat earlier. We've got a totally goblin, not gnome rogue, a half-orc barbarian, elf wizard, and a dragonborn cleric of Tiamat. Some sexy stuff. Yeah. And then I'm also a thief rogue, so I got action economy out the ass. So I'm also dual wielding. That's fun. I like Gaba. I like being the silly character. And then Saturday will also be something. That one will probably be around 9 p.m. EDT. Because I don't get my schedule for the week until Saturday night. And the schedule the first day of the scheduled week is Sunday. So I'm gonna try doing that one like an hour early, just so I can like get normal sleep in case I have to go in. Although I don't know why I ran on like 3 hours of sleep today. And then I don't have anything listed for Sunday. I mean, the thing I have on there is what was for today. Because for some reason Twitch thinks that Sunday is not the first day of the week. Which it is, if you look at a calendar. But yeah. So yeah, that will be the schedule. I'll start getting all the the streams archived onto YouTube. I kind of fell a little bit behind on that. And thank you all so much for watching. We got like 5 people watching. Let's see who we can raid. Nobody is on. What's this similar size shit on? Nobody I know, and I don't want to send you guys some strangers. I'm very protective of you all. So yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. It's always appreciated. Even if you're just here, you're lurking, just listening. I'm sorry that there's something wrong with your brain if you're here watching me rant and ramble. Who knows? We can both be mentally disturbed together. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody. This was fun. Had the urge to play this today, even though I played it yesterday. Bye-bye. We're gonna pop this. We're gonna select a monster. No. Select a card just into the graveyard. We're gonna send Clayman. We're gonna summon Sparkman. And then we're gonna play Miracle Fusion. We're cooking. And we're gonna summon Thunder Giant. I just realized you still heard the game in the background. We're gonna summon Thunder Giant. Joey, I'm sacrificing our scapegoat. It's for the good. It's for the cause.